The journey to Ganesh Himal and the Ruby Trek. Dhading, Gorkha, Rasuwa and Nuwakot districts are at the geographical center of Nepal and lie at the heart of the nation's history. It is from these hills that the Gorkha hillsmen, led by Prithvi Narayan Shah, set out to unite Nepal in the late 1700s. Since then, Gorkha soldiers have received international fame for their bravery and skill as warriors. Although near to both Kathmandu and Pokhara, the Ganesh Himal region has remained a well-kept secret to all but Nepal's most avid trekkers. The unexplored area is concealed between the popular destinations of Langtang National Park and the Manaslu Conservation Area project. Ganesh Himal Ruby Valley Trek is one of the new trekking routes identified and explored by Trekking Agencies Association of Nepal TAN in 2012. Our local partner, Ganesh Himal Tourism Development Committee, District Development Committee of Dhading. Wildflowers flourish and waterfalls embellish the lush hill scenery in a land blessed with wide-ranging geographical, cultural and biological diversity. Sensational viewpoints feature the sublime Himalaya to the north. Most prominent is the Ganesh Himal Range, a family of peaks among the most attractive of the entire Himalaya. The Ganesh Massif is named in honor of Hindu deity Ganesha, son of Shiva and Parvati. Selected viewpoints in the area offer immense panoramas. Most rewarding are the cultural attractions including magnificent Ganga Jamuna twin waterfalls, Kalo Seto and Ganesh Kunda lakes, and Tripura Sundari temples, and especially the hospitable people that inhabit the region. The area is populated mainly by Tamang Gurung and Ghale to the north, and Bramhin, Chhetri, Dalit, Newar and Chepang at the lower elevations in the south. Visitors are warmly welcomed by all with a friendliness that makes Nepal legendary. At least 6 separate trekking itineraries are recommended and await travelers promising unforgettable adventures. Government-registered trekking agencies will be happy to set up visitors with a guide and all necessities for exploring this captivating, undiscovered region. The area is easily accessed by the Prithvi Highway and Pasang Lamu Highway along the southern fringes connecting Kathmandu and Pokhara. Another adventurous option is to hike from the Tamang Heritage Trail of Rasuwa and follow the Ruby Trek, so named for the precious stones harvested in the area. We will take you along this route with dramatic scenes of natural beauty, village scenery and cultural charm.
धादिङ जिल्लाको उत्तरी भेगमा रहेको गणेश हिमाल र यस आसपासमा रहेका हिम श्रृङ्खलाहरूलाई अवलोकन गर्ने र त्यहाँ भएको भौगोलिक संरचना तथा सांस्कृतिक संरचनाहरू के कस्ता छन् र ती भौगोलिक र सांस्कृतिक संरचनाहरूलाई सदुपयोग गर्न त्यसको संरक्षण गर्नको लागि विभिन्न ठाउँको अवलोकनको लागि हामी निक्लेका छौं।
Day 1. Kathmandu to Shabrubesi. The vehicle journey from Kathmandu by local bus or private four-wheel vehicle begins in the morning and travels through scenic landscape, past Trishuli Bazar, Ramchegaon and Dhunche before reaching Shabrubesi, gateway to the Langtang Valley at the confluence of the Bhotekoshi and Langtang rivers. Shabrubesi to Chhaotar to Gatlang. A dirt track zigzags to the west up to Bahundara Pass and then down to the Tamang settlement of Gatlang, a cornerstone village on the Tamang Heritage Trail, or hike to Gatlang by way of Chhaotar. Gatlang is a Tamang village with unique customs and craftsmanship in a magnificent setting. Above lies Parvati Kunda, popular during the Janai Purnima, when thousands of pilgrims are attracted to the sacred pond and nearby temple. Gatlang to Parvati Kunda, Yuri Kharka to Somdang. The trail ascends through pine and rhododendron forest to a lunch point of Yuri Kharka before continuing to Khurpu Bhanjang and then dropping down to Samdang River, border between Rasuwa and Dhading districts. A sprawling mining compound, no longer functioning, lies a few hours to the north upriver, and locals are appealing to the government to reopen it. The hike passes through a scenic valley featuring the 200-meter Chukarma waterfall. The former mine leaves a lot to be explored and is the site of a 1.4-kilometer tunnel bored into the mountain to extract zinc, copper, tin, crystal, and even highly prized rubies. Day 4. Somdang to Pangsang Pass. Pangsang Kharka is a viewpoint southwest of Somdang village with a broad panorama of the surrounding terrain. To the north are the soaring peaks of Manaslu and the Ganesh Himal Range. The large meadow is graced with a giant entry gateway and is a sensational location for camping and taking in the breathtaking scenery. Locals are planning to build a lodge here, and until then, it is best to bring your own provisions for an overnight stay.
यहाँबाट देखिनु भनेको हाम्रो अब जुन पाल्दर पिक पनि देखिन्छ यताबाट पाल्दर पिक देखिन र गणेश हिमाल अघि भने लाप्साङ कार भयो लाप्साङको गणेश हिमाल 1 2 3 4 देखिन्छ त्यसपछि गएर हाम्रो उता चाहिँ हाम्रो वेस्टर्नपट्टि चाहिँ हाम्रो मनासुलु छ त्यसपछि गएर हाम्रो घोडा हिमाल जुन त्यसपछि गएर उता अन्नपूर्ण हिमाल देखिन्छ अझ गङ्गापूर्ण पनि हल्का देख्न सकिन्छ र अझै आर्थिक सेन्टरमा पर्यो भने हामी गङ्गापूर्ण देख्न सकिने ठाउँ छ र हाम्रो यता चाहिँ अब ताल तलैको हिसाबले गर्दा हामी गणेश कुण्ड देख्न सकिन्छ.
The whole Ganesh Himal region is blessed with abundant herbal plants. Previously, herbs were taken to Tibet along an ancient trade route and exchanged for salt, livestock, wool and turquoise. Day 5. Pangsang Pass to Tipli, Shertung Chalish. descend to Tipling, a large village that hosts 2 Buddhist gombas and both a Protestant and a Catholic church. Along a ridge top to the east is a gomba and cremation ground for both Buddhists and Christians, lined with colorful flags. Descend to cross the Adha Khola on a box bridge and ascend to the sister villages of Shertung and Chalis, regally overlooking the fertile river valley and abundant fields. Shertung is inhabited mainly by Tamang. The name Shertung means place of gold. According to a legend, 2 brothers in search of gold were led here by a dream, and thus the settlement was born. Tamang people have their own culture to show for visitors: Jhakri or shaman dance, Ghode or horse dance, said to have been brought from Tibetan culture long, long ago. Jhakri, shaman activity, is robust in this territory with the worship of natural forces and indigenous local deities interwoven with Hindu and Buddhist practices.
सिप सिकाएर हामीले हाम्रो उत्पादनलाई यो जडीबुटी युक्त हाम्रो एकदम स्वास्थ्यकर उत्पादनलाई हामीले विदेशीले अथवा स्वदेशी पाहुनाले मन पराउने परिकारको रूपमा बदल्न पर्नेछ।
हामीले पर्यटक ल्याउनु मात्र पर्यटनको विकास होइन, पर्यटकलाई यी ठाउँ यी गाउँले के सेवा दिन्छ, के वस्तु दिन्छ, कसरी सेवा दिन्छ भन्ने कुरा महत्त्वपूर्ण कुराहरू हुन्।
जानका साथीहरूलाई हामीले पटक पटक धादिङ जिल्लाको उत्तरको भविष्य जुन दिन हामीले पर्यटनको महत्त्व बुझाउन सक्छौं त्यो दिन मात्रै सम्भव देख्दछौं। त्यसैले हामीले पटक पटक के भन्यौ भने धादिङको उत्तरलाई पर्यटकीय क्षेत्रको रूपमा विकास गर्नुपर्छ।
Chalis is inhabited primarily by Gurung, Ghale and Kami. There used to be Newar people too, but they have migrated to Kathmandu city. The hospitable people of this area have unique customs and craftsmanship and traditional dances, including a hospitable welcome dance, Ghatu dance. Dohari is also popular, with call and response between male and female participants, a type of courtship ritual, complemented by folk music.
आफ्नै पहिचान आफ्नै किसिमको संस्कृति भेषभूषा भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ नि अलि छुट्टै छ। तामाङहरुको उहाँहरुको आफ्नै संस्कृति भाषा हुँदाहुँदै पनि अब हाम्रो गुरुङ पनि आफ्नै किसिमको विशेषता भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि यो गाउँ चाहिँ अलिक एक किसिमको युनिक खालको छ। हामी गुरुङ बस्तीहरुमा चाहिँ यो बीचमा एउटा चाहिँ हामीले एउटा गुरुङहरुको एउटा म्युजियम बनाउने हाम्रो चाहिँ योजना छ। एउटा रोदी घर बनाउने जसमा चाहिँ सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम भने आउने आन्तरिक बाह्य पर्यटनहरुलाई चाहिँ देखाउने र त्यसमा चाहिँ एउटा कम्युनिटी हाउस जसलाई चाहिँ यो गाउँलेहरुले टुरिज्म सम्बन्धी चाहिँ विभिन्न एक्टिभिटिज गर्नलाई चाहिँ राय सल्लाह गर्नलाई एउटा चाहिँ डिस्कस गर्नलाई चाहिँ एउटा बिल्डिङ बनाउने योजना छ।
Shertung or Chalis village is the only village in this region from where those trekkers who have planned short 7 days trekking walk down to Jharlang village, taking about 5 to 6 hours, and in next day walk to Darkha Gaon, taking 5 to 6 hours. Finally, next day, after walking 1.5 hours downhill to Darka Fedi, take sharing local jeep with other people and drive to Dhading Basi, 3 to 4 hours drive. You continue to drive back to Kathmandu in a total of 3 hours. So in total, taking 2.5 days walking and half-day drive, or let's say in 3 days, you will get back to Kathmandu. Day 6. Chalis to Hindum, Gumba Dada. Hindum is a Tamang village of around 550 inhabitants. Crystals and rubies are harvested in areas to the north, and Yarsha Gumba is hunted too in the surrounding highlands. Day 7. Hindum Dada to Thulodhunga. Thulodhunga is a campsite with views of waterfalls tumbling down across the valley. Flora and fauna abound in the Ganesh Himal region. Wildlife includes musk deer, jharal, a type of goat, wild boar, langur, leopard, pheasant, and partridge. Vegetation includes bamboo, rhododendron, and juniper, among abundant wildflowers. Day 8. Thulodhunga to base camp, Nojet Kharka. The trail continues steeply with occasional jaw-dropping views of the snowy peaks. Continue through seasonal grazing areas to eventually drop into an immense green meadow and splendid campsite known as Nojet Kharka. Day 9. Exploration Day, Viewpoint. A climb to the ridge to the northeast, Dobra Dada is rewarded with a supreme viewpoint of towering Ganesh Himal. The mesmerizing sight is unforgettable.
ट्रेकिङ एजेन्सी एसोसिएसन नेपाल टानको नेतृत्वमा गणेश हिमाल विकास समितिको सहयोगमा सहभागितामा यो हामीले एक्सप्लोरेसन गरिरहेछौँ र स्थानीय स्तरमा पनि त्यसको इम्प्याक्ट चाहिँ स्थानीय जुन जनताहरू हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरूलाई पनि टुरिज्म के हो टुरिज्मले के असर गर्छ भन्ने उहाँहरूलाई एकदम थाहा छ तपाईँहरू एकदम जागरुक हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरू टुरिज्मलाई वेलकम विशेषतः ट्रेकिङ अथवा इन्टर टुरिज्म अथवा विशेषतः ट्रेकिङ माउन्टेन पर्वतीय टुरिज्मको लागि चाहिँ उहाँहरू वेलकम गरेको आतुर हुन्छ
Two small lakes shimmer below at the foot of the Himalaya. Kalo Kunda, or Black Lake, has waters that mirror the awe-inspiring surroundings, and the smaller Setu Kunda, or White Lake, has a seasonal pasture nearby. These lakes are said to have mystical powers that will bless visitors, but anybody who misbehaves will be punished with poor weather and difficult travels. Day 10. Return from base camp to Hindum Gumba Dada. The return from base camp to Hindum Gumba Dada follows a similar route as the way in, with stunning views of the mountains and surrounding landscape. The downhill hike through pristine jungle makes for a pleasant day. Day 11. Hindum to hot springs to Richatgaon, Kapurgaon. Follow the Tatopani hot spring river south to a built-up riverside hot springs with a bathing pool and 3 taps. Relax and rejuvenate the body, mind and spirit. The trail onward follows stone steps built by Kaduri Agri-Aid Association and British Gorkhas of Nepal. Both organizations are active in this area and responsible for building many water taps, bridges and improved trails. Pass through Tir on the way to the hospitable villages of Richat and Kapur. Day 12. Richat Kapur Gaon to Lapa, lunch, to Dhading Gaon. Pass through Lapchat, a charming Gurung village with nearly 30 homes. Cross the Lapa Khola on a box bridge and ascend along a trail surrounded by fields to the walled compound of a newly built hospital of a large town of Lapa Gaon with over 400 homes.
हाम्रो ठाउँमा जे छ ढेँडो सिस्नो है रुट्नेलाई साग सब्जी जे पाउँछ त्यही दिन्छ आलु अनि सब कुरो दिन्छ है.
Above Lapa Gaon is Dhading, one of the largest Gurung settlements in the area. The residents have a welcoming spirit and the people are enthusiastic to perform cultural dances with traditional music.
घाँचोको कुरा आयो, मारुनीको कुरा आयो, मारुनी अझै पनि यो अस्तित्वमा छ. पहाडमा मात्रै यो संस्कृति सीमित रहने होइन. हामी जस्तो नयाँ जेनेरेसनहरु, नयाँ युवा पिढीको साथीहरुले पनि बढी आधुनिक गीत संगीतमा मात्रै नभएर हाम्रो संस्कृतिलाई पनि चाख दिनुपर्छ भन्ने मेरो मान्यता छ.
Day 13. Dhading Gaon to Magnegot. Steeply up the hill to the west in a tall blue pine forest with rambling rhododendron is Magnegot, and nearby is a large boulder, location of ruby extraction. Day 14. Magnegot, Lapudara. Enter Gorkha district on the descent to cross the Chote Khola before ascending through lush forest and descending into a valley with excellent panoramas including Manaslu soaring in the western horizon. Pass through the scenic villages of Dhonjet, Kotunje and Manbu and re-enter Dhading district to reach the magnificently located Lafudara, chiefly a Brahmin village with a large school in an area with luxuriant vegetation surrounded by bountiful fields. Take in views of snow-clad Himalchuli and Sringi peaks with a section of the Ganesh range. Day 15. Lapudara to Ganga Jamuna. The path climbs through fertile fields of Baseri as it ascends to Daragaon with excellent views of the Manaslu and more. Continue gradually to the glorious twin waterfalls of Ganga Jamuna. Day 16. Ganga Jamuna to Tripura Sundari. This day will be an easy walking day, passing through mostly Brahmin villages and scenic lowland terrain with abundant paddy terraces. Especially alluring is the local culture of this area and surroundings, blessed with mountain views, including the Manaslu range and the meandering Akhu River. Day 17. Tripura Sundari to Kathmandu. Enjoy breakfast at Tripura Sundari before the short downhill hike to Khare Bazar, where bus service to Kathmandu is easily arranged. The Ganesh Himal region offers cultural and natural splendor and has religious significance too for pilgrims attracted to the sacred mountains and lakes. The area is filled with rare and exotic wildlife, wildflowers, herbal plants, Yarsagumba, waterfalls, hills, and awe-inspiring Himalayan peaks. Magnificent scenery graces every step, while the friendly, open-hearted residents welcome visitors to their extraordinary land. The region has something for everyone and will bring travelers to Nepal and beckon them back for repeat visits.
Dalit